Salsa family, and welcome back to the Personality Podcast. How we
Salsa
doing?
family.
I ain't the host, but I am here. How we doing, Macan?
Salsa family. What is this? Patent coin
It's
making method
impulsive,
video?
bruh. It's impulsive. I just can't stop it.
How's it going with you? I'm not bad.
How was the
I
trip,
we
bro?
bro. That was last time we talked. I was really worried about the flight because I was so sick.
Yeah.
I was actually so sick that day, man. It was really bad. I don't even know how I did the pod, low key. Like I had a fever all day that day, and I was just dying, and I literally threw things in a bag when I was packing, and I
Didn't
was
want to
going with
spend
my
a little bit more time getting your things together? No.
I was so sick, bro. I was literally so sick. I knew the clothes that I needed to bring, so I just threw it in a bag. And I was going with my little brother, who's like 15, so I also have to kind of watch over him. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I took so many like cold medicine things that day
Yeah.
that like I got on that flight and I was knocked out. And I
That's a
took
good feeling, though.
for the first time in my life, I took melatonin.
And
Bro, I felt it like immediately.
of
It
course,
was
you
like
did that.
anesthesia, bro. I was just like put to sleep off like two of the gummies.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
because I remember in university, you used to take them all the time. And then at one point, you were like, they're not working for me anymore. And I was like, how many did you used to take that this is not working for you anymore? This thing is so strong.
How many milligrams did you take?
I had like 60, I think.
I think that's a lot. I think I used to take like 5.
Okay, then maybe
It's a
not
lot.
60.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'd be
not
pretty
60.
tiring too.
Bro, I was knocked out, and then low-key when I woke up, I like my cold went away. I took a nap as soon as we landed when we got to the hotel. Check this out, ready? Our hotel, bro, this was I don't even know how I booked this. No windows. Like the hotel room.
No
Just
windows in a hotel room. You booked the
zero
cheapest
windows.
option possible.
Dude, hold on. Zero windows.
Yeah.
There was about like this much between the bed and the wall. Like this much
Jeez.
space. There's no space to like open your luggage. Like our luggage was like cracked open the whole time.
Did you share a bed?
No, we had 2 twin beds.
Okay, at least that's good.
And the twin beds were like still this part apart, so it might as well have just been one bed.
And how much was this?
Oh, I don't know. This was a gift, so I didn't pay for it.
A gift from your parents.
Yeah. This was a gift to my brother for his 16th birthday, and also it was both of our Christmas and birthday gifts because it was a lot. The trip.
Nice. That's cute.
But I'll take
That's
that.
a good gift, actually.
It was a great
From
gift.
the parents' perspective, you know?
Yeah.
They get you
Well,
out of the
'cause-
house, and
Yeah.
you're spending time with your brother.
Well, exactly. They're going to go on a trip themselves,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to take my brother or me because like it's just not the vibe anymore.
Yeah.
At these ages. So she was there. They were like, you know what? You guys probably have a better like trip together than you
Yeah.
would with us. So just go. And I was
That's
like,
cute,
all right.
actually. That's a good idea. I might propose that idea to my dad or my mom. I have 2, so like, you know, each one can toss a trip out, which is nice. But
For you and your sister?
yeah, exactly. I would definitely go on a trip with her.
How do you I didn't also, mind you, I didn't ask for it. My mom like suggested it.
Oh, I would toss the idea out to my dad, and he'd
Yeah,
wanna
but your
come,
dad
though.
is such I'd feel bad because your dad would do it. I know your dad would do it in like a
Yeah, but
heartbeat.
he'd want to come is the thing, which is fine. No problem there. But he
No,
would
I think
definitely
it would have
wanna
been.
come.
I think it would have been a lot different if my parents came, because my parents are both very like they're gonna want to like wake up early and do things and stuff. And we didn't wake up late. Like we were out of the house at 9:30, but
Mhm.
they're gonna want to like leave at like 7.
Mm.
And I'm just like, no, that's not the vibe.
Yeah.
It was like I'd say it was kind of like an in between like a vacation I would have with you versus like and like a family. It was like a good in between.
Which is good. But it's
Yeah,
nice to do with your brother, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it was probably the first trip I've taken in a long time where there was not like much drinking.
That's
It was-
good, though. I feel like people our age are drinking a little bit less these days, anyhow. At least from what I'm noticing.
I disagree, bro. I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel like every time I go on a trip, especially with you, most of my like trips with friends do involve you in it, and it involves a lot of alcohol, even though you don't really drink that much. I feel like
Yeah. I was more so saying just the population as a whole. Like, my friends seem
Oh.
to be drinking a little bit less.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you not drinking that much anymore? Well, you never really drank before anyway.
I don't drink a ton. I mean, in Vancouver, no. Definitely not. In Florida,
Miami?
more, also just because I didn't know as many people that it was sometimes like, let me take a
I
shot.
feel like
here, 'cause I'm
they do drink,
I don't
though,
know too
in-
many people.
In Florida, I feel like they do drink though.
People in the States drink more. I actually stand on that for sure. People in the States
Yeah.
drink more.
Yeah, like I remember, I feel like when I go out in Tampa, I feel like I'm just like the lightweight of the group every time. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just like they're just like pouring shots. But yeah, that was the hotel room. I felt better after that nap right away, and honestly, it was a vibe. London was really nice, but Manchester, bro. You've never been to Manchester, I know you haven't, but I'm telling you, I've already been clowned on this twice today for saying this. One of, if not the most underrated city in the world.
Wow, it's a pretty high bar.
That
What
is
else is the
my.
competition for that?
It's a hot take. It's such a hot take, but I'm telling you this right now. Let me tell you why. I got you the reasons.
Okay.
One, obviously, I'm coming from a football perspective, from a soccer perspective. My team there. Two, the city was actually really nice. Imagine like Kingston, but like 10 times as big. Imagine Kingston, but 10 times as big.
You can't say Imagine Kingston as one of the most underrated cities and then continue your sentence, bro.
No, no, no. Okay, I don't think. I think that one strip we had in Kingston wasn't that bad. It was
No,
just the
it's
fact
fine.
that it was one
100%.
strip.
It was totally fine. It was definitely fine.
So
But like, was
imagine
it one
that
of the
like
most
10
underrated
times.
cities in the world?
No, but imagine that 10 times.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not that bad. But the nightlife, bro. That's what I'm trying to get to. The nightlife. I gotta be honest. I didn't really experience it much because I was with my brother. He couldn't get it anywhere.
Did
And
he
I did
try?
walk. Huh?
Did he try?
You know, he was scared. I wasn't getting ID'd, and I had my ID from like when I was younger. So I was like, I was just gonna give it to him, but he didn't want to try. He was too scared.
Yeah, I'd be scared too. He's like what,
It,
16, 15?
he's 50. He's about to turn 16. So he went back to the hotel, and then I did a walk around. Low key, this is I gotta one of the hardest things is low key going out like alone, like out.
Yeah, I don't think many people do it for a good reason.
I think I really don't know why I thought I would be able to like so easily do it. I feel like because I've done it in the past, and I've like been able to make friends like really quickly.
Hmm.
But I just couldn't. I didn't have the balls this time. I felt like very very shy.
Did you just
You
stand
know.
there? Did you go in somewhere?
So I walked around for a bit, and then I went into like 2 or 3 bars. Quickly in, quickly out. I like went in, stood by the bar, felt like there was somewhat of a line for the drink, and I was like, "Oh no, let me just go." And I was about to go home, and I was literally like, "I'm being such a pussy." I was like, like lock in. So I found a cocktail bar, and it was like a little more fancier, and it made a little more sense to sit down. And so I sat down, had one drink. It was a great drink. I'm not gonna lie, it was tasted amazing. And then went for another walk around. I was like, all right, now that I got the one drink, I could do it maybe. But absolutely not. It was not. It was not. It was not that happening.
Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough thing to do. People when they're out aren't really usually looking to make like a solo friend, you know? Like a homie.
No. Yeah, like it'd
I don't
be
think
weird.
I am. Yeah,
It'd be weird. Like I definitely think from just like just looking around neutral perspective, there was a lot of rizzing opportunities in Manchester. I
Mhm.
have a girlfriend, so I'm not rizzing anybody. And after that, like if you're not rizzing anybody, like you're not gonna like go up to a guy and just be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's weird, ain't it?
But I think that like going out, if you were solo, but like, oh, well then it wouldn't really count. If you went solo and like knew people or knew of people, it'd be fine.
Yeah, but that's
But a
different because
total
like
solo in a brand new city is like kind of a death sentence.
it is the only place where that kind of worked for me was Lisbon in Portugal, or sorry, Porto in Portugal last year. After our trip, I had one day in Porto, and so I stayed at a hostel,
Hmm.
and that worked out well because there was like they were doing a bar crawl, so I just joined the bar crawl, and I just made it. Everyone was kind of like new, so I just made friends there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a lot more solo
I think
travelers there.
the go out alone and try and make a friend is a tough proposition.
It's tough. It's
But
so
like people
tough.
say that it's doable. I think if a guy came up to me, I wouldn't really be trying to make friends, to be honest.
So here's my thing. I'm thinking to myself, like, who would be able to make it work? And I'm thinking through our friends. I feel like I definitely think there's a handful of people that would be able to make it work. Daniel, I think Daniel would be able to make it work.
Yeah, he'd be able to make it work. But I was thinking like, what if a dude came up to me? I probably wouldn't really be like trying to make a
But what if
friend.
Daniel came up to you?
He'd have to be a really like ask me some great questions, you know, to be honest with
And
you.
I think it's easy. No, with you, I know how easy it is. As soon as someone asks you, like, what do? You say YouTube. They're just gonna ask you a bunch of questions, and you love it. You
If he asked
love
those questions, yeah.
love the questions. You love it when people come up to you and are like, "What do you do for a living?" And then ask you more questions about and especially if they know football. If they know the NFL football, it's done. That's like y'all are locked for the night.
I don't know about locked for the night, but like we could have a little conversation, sure. But I don't think that like I'd be chatting with them for more than 10 minutes maximum.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. There was just like, and then I was like, kind of scoped out the city. I was like, this would be a fun place to come with friends. And then I went back into my hotel room. We had the game the next day. Yeah, we had the game the next day, so it was nice. The game was phenomenal. Like it was just an unreal experience.
Mm-hmm.
we stood the whole time. We were standing like we were there's like sections
Yeah.
of like in the stadium. I feel like most of the stadium is kind of just like fans, like United fans. Then they have one section for the away fans
Yeah.
that separates everyone else. And then there's the one section that I was in for like the super fans that are standing and singing the whole game.
Standing room only. What if you were to sit there? Would
No,
people
no.
see
So
you?
there
What do you
are
mean?
seats. There are seats, but everyone is standing.
Yeah, like what if you were to sit? People would frown upon it. Probably.
You wouldn't be able to see the game.
Fair, yeah, that'd be a problem.
Like there would be there's no. I actually stood in front of like fucking like the person in front of me was like Nikola Jokic. Like this guy was so tall, and I was just like I felt like a goalie in hockey. I had a big screen in front of me the whole time, so I was just like moving around the whole time. I felt bad for my brother too because he's shorter than me too. And he was like, "Come on."
Yeah, that's brutal.
No, but we made it work. We saw the game, but okay, this is a crazy experience. As soon as we walked in, we saw this guy. So it was Manchester United versus Arsenal. I'm a United fan. It was in United, Manchester. We saw this one guy with an Arsenal jersey, and there was a stewardess separating him and like a bunch of like Manchester United fans that were like about to harass him and like hurt him. They were yelling at him, they were swearing at him, and the poor guy, this is what broke my heart. The poor guy was like, she didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And so he goes like, why are you guys picking on me? Why are you guys picking on me? And the stewardess looked at him and was like, you can't be wearing that in this section. Like, you got to go. And like, they escorted him out. And I don't know. I think they may have put him in like the away section. But then I looked across. The away section is all the way on the other side of the field. And there's about like 100 stewardesses separating the away section, standing in between them from the rest of the fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, they take it serious. Like, it's like kind of like threatening there.
To be an away fan.
And I felt good because I was on the right team. And I made sure they saw my jersey. I made sure they knew who I was cheering for. But man, they're kind of crazy out there, bro.
That's electric, though. How did it compare to the game we went to?
It was similar. It's different just in the sense that like we went to like an international game, so there's a lot more like home pride. And I feel like we would have definitely like also enjoyed it more if it was the team we were cheering for was like in English, so we could like sing. The one thing that I really enjoyed about this is like I could like hear the chants, I understand the chants, and I kind of joined along.
Yeah.
And their
Do you
chants
know
are
those
like
from watching TV or no?
so I did some research before. No, because I can't hear it on TV.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But I did some research beforehand, and oh my days, man! I'm telling you, like these guys are like not shy at all. They're like calling these other players like rapists. They're like swearing at them. And these are chants that like they're not like ha ha like one person's like yelling at it. It's not like a chirp. It's like the entire stadium is singing that to the player. And the player's not like stupid. Like they can hear them. Like, it's bad. And they're like dissing teams that aren't even playing.
Oh, so they have some set ones and they have some team based ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of
ones.
There's a lot of team based ones.
Yeah.
But like when at the start they kind of do a rendition of like Take Me Home, like the West Virginia song.
Yeah.
They do a rendition of that and it's like everyone in the stadium is singing and that was like gives goosebumps.
Country Road. What a
Country Road,
song.
but they make it Manchester United. So they're like to Old Trafford and like Take Me Home to Old Trafford and everyone's singing it though and it's like it's goosebumps. It was nice. It was a real like community moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to do that.
It was amazing. I had a great trip. Also took some like I got some insane deals on some clothes. I did a lot of shopping, low key. Had some great food. Best pasta I've ever had in my life.
Bro, gotta spend it, right?
Dude, I wasn't paying for it, so I was like,
oh, yeah,
we had a set
credit card.
We had a set budget. We had a set budget, and I was like, okay, let's rock it.
Spend it, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need to come home with it.
And exactly, we went slightly over budget. Not gonna lie, and I definitely had to put some things on my credit card at one point. But we had a good time. I was glad to do that. It was nice to do that with my brother. I feel like that's like something that we'll always remember that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
I never celebrated my 16th, so it was nice to have that. Like
16th what?
Birthday. Did you ever celebrate yours?
Birthday. My 16th birthday?
Yeah. Did you do like a sweet 16 or anything?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I did anything out of the ordinary. This was his?
This was like his version, yeah.
Okay.
So he's not gonna have a party now. He had this.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Is it a thing to do for like boys?
Yeah, I mean non-Jewish boys I feel like do it a lot.
Fair.
Because you guys have the you guys the bar mitzvah, so you're not gonna do it like every like 2 years. Like it's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That makes sense actually.
But yeah, it was nice. It was a good trip. But hey, I'm back now, back and ready straight into the pod, and I'm flying out tomorrow to go to Tampa. So I'm doing a lot of flying.
That's exciting.
Flying out to Tampa, and then I'm coming back here, and then I'm going right to Greece. I'm literally betting my life on a plane right now.
He doesn't work.
No, I do work on the side.
That's good. Get it in.
Make sure I always make sure I press that upload button no matter where I am.
Me too, bro.
There are some close calls. There's some places where I had some dodgy internet.
Yeah, fair. You didn't have anything scheduled?
That would have been really smart, actually.
Schedule is a nice one. Yeah.
I didn't think of doing that.
Both platforms could do it, I think.
I know that was really dumb. That was dumb. I definitely should have had the
Still
schedule.
learning, man. Still learning.
Still learning. But hey, thriving.
Oh yeah.
So what did you do this week that I was gone?
This week went to Kelowna for a few days with the family, or a couple days. Came back yesterday. But besides that, just Madden, bro. Madden videos.
Still.
Yeah. No
Still
different.
popping?
Yeah, the Twitter's, I'll say it every time I come on, the Twitter is what's just been crushing, bro. It's doing like 1 million impressions every day, which is crazy.
That's insane.
Picking up a lot of followers, so like 50K on Twitter would be a nice goal for this year, which I thought wouldn't even be close. I was like, I want to get like maybe 40, but 50K on Twitter is so doable this year, which is crazy.
What are you at now?
Like 33.
That's pretty impressive.
I think I've picked up like 3,000 since the game started. So,
wow.
Yeah. There were some days when it was like 400.
That's
Today
insane.
is probably like 200 with like 1 million impressions. It's crazy. And I think Twitter's good for converting people to underdogs, so I'm happy to get that. Then, yeah. What else is coming?
This game is just popping.
Game's popping. I'm making an ebook for it for some plays this weekend, so that'll be good. And then
ebook, and you're selling the ebook, I assume.
Selling, well, the plan is to have it be like Swift ebook as a code on Underdog. So if you put that code in on Underdog, you get access to the ebook.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm making it with a friend who like kind of knows a bit more Madden than me, but hey, he taught me some stuff on Madden, and I'm like 28-4 in this game since it came out. So good record.
Oh wow,
good enough to sell an ebook. I mean, yeah.
Wow,
so
look at you go. 28.
We'll see if we can get some signups. See if we can get some signups on Underdog with it. But I think it actually will do pretty well because a lot of people are asking me like, "Yo, will you drop an ebook? Will you do this?" So just sign up on Underdog and you get it. It's like pretty much free, or deposit $5 and you get it. It's a pretty good deal, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a very good deal.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go. Madden 26, eh? Madden 26
bro.
Has been the best one yet.
Run it up, bro. Run it up. No, there were better ones back in the day, but the best out of the past 3 years.
Really? You think there was better ones back in the day?
Yeah, for sure. Better. I'm just talking views. Better.
Views wise, you think there was better ones?
Yeah, back in the day. I used to look on my videos back in the day. I would shit out a video and it would have 50,000 views in like Madden 20, like 5 years ago.
Really?
Shit on.
Yeah, but your Twitter impressions would be
views.
Yeah, but
Twitter, yes, but like the videos were awful.
Videos are awful when you look back at it now in comparison to like now, but like
in comparison to now they look awful. Back then they were fine.
Yeah,
they weren't good.
Madden 20, that was when you were just starting out doing the whole 200-day challenge.
E21, right around then. That's when I would just look back at like a random video, a random coin method would have like 40,000 views.
You know what's insane to me? You quit you quit Swift at one point.
Yeah. First year, I was quit when you met me.
Yeah, I didn't know you. Swift wasn't a thing when I met you.
Yeah, I was quit when you met me. What would I be doing now?
I do think about that a lot. What would you be doing? I honestly, I don't know if would you be working for your dad, or would you be like, because you were like kind of locked in on the hustle. I think you would have figured something out.
I think I would have figured someone out, but if I didn't, I think I'd be pretty miserable.
Yeah, you would be miserable working for your dad for sure. I know you were.
Doing
it was one of the first things that you told me. You're like, I'm not working.
I don't want to work for anyone. It wasn't I wouldn't say I don't want to work for my dad. I think.
No, I know you said it. I know you. That's what you said. You like, I'm not working for anyone.
Yeah.
I remember that like yesterday.
Yeah.
We're walking
to like one boss in my life, bro, and it's gonna be me and God.
We were walking to that cab, bro. It was like, why did you quit? For the people that don't know,
bad views.
Do you want to tell the story?
Messed up my channel. I started posting non-Madden videos on a Madden channel, which is like suicide if you switch up your content on YouTube.
What did you post? What were you posting?
Fortnite, bro.
You were posting Fortnite videos? Really?
I started posting Fortnite videos, like looting guides, tips and tricks. And then once you do that on a channel, it's kind of suicide, unless you are like a great personality, because it's going to show all these Madden watchers Fortnite and they're not going to click on it. And then if you try and switch back, well, it shows some of the people that were now watching the Fortnite, the Madden. So it just takes a long time for the algorithm to adjust. And it took way longer back then. Way longer back then. Back in the day, if you had a lot of followers on YouTube and you were posting the same thing, it would just print easy. Now it's a little bit harder because there's a bit more competition in the algorithm, I would say, and like it'll show you a video on your homepage from a random guy with no subscribers. But back in the day, if you had the following, easy money. I switched up my audience, or I switched up my content. Didn't work. I was like, this sucks. I'm getting 300 views on a video. I'm going to university. I'm going to be the king of the world when I go to university. So why would I make YouTube videos for 300 people and then go to university, not the king of the world? That's for sure. Don't want to work for anyone. That's for sure. Might as well start this YouTube channel up again. I'll take these 300 views back. And then regardless, yeah, it started doing fine. But
wait. You thought you were gonna be the king of the world? What was that? No. What were you imagining?
I was just saying that. I realistically thought I was gonna go. I probably thought I was gonna be more social than I was, and I probably
thought you were gonna hook up
a little more busy.
Girls.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought I was gonna rake.
I know you did.
I thought I was gonna rake.
I know you were like in your mind. You're like, I'm gonna like it's gonna be a new girl every day.
Yeah, didn't happen. And then just one.
And dude, you made one friend, and it was me at the start, and you're like, I'm done.
Yeah, it was definitely not It's definitely not the king of the world. So I had to revert back to the YouTube content.
I had to go back to the virtual king.
Yeah, literally had to become the king of the internet, the king of Madden, not the king of real life.
Hey, and look, it comes back full circle.
Yeah, now the king.
Now you're living the life that you. Yeah, now you're living the life that you were thinking was going to be first year university.
Honestly, it just took a little bit longer. It took an extra like 5-7 years.
It was so funny when we first met. You were like, you came up to me when we were doing that like walk for orientation. Mm-hmm. I don't know where they were taking us, but we were walking back because I didn't talk to you the whole time. And then on the walk back, you were talking to me and like Eric, if you remember him.
Of course, bro.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
We don't. What do you mean, of course, bro?
But of course I remember him.
And because I was like kind of friends with him and like a bunch of people from like that like first day or so. I don't know. And you came up to me and you're like, "You like football?" I was like, "No." I'm like, I like, kind of watch hockey. You're like, "Oh, I'm a big Ducks fan." I'm like, "Okay, let's go."
That's so dusty of me to say. That's so zesty of me to say.
Bro, that was your way of doing it. And so what happened was I introduced. It's so wild that I made that. I remember I made like 4 friends right away. Mm-hmm. From where I couldn't tell you. I don't know where I made those friends. I made 4 friends, a little group. We started hanging out like every day for like those like 3 days of orientation. And I brought you in on like the last day. And lucky, you came in and like destroyed that group.
Yeah, because those people were probably chopped.
That's great. You're literally like, no. Do you remember you came up to me? I like introduced you to them. And you're like, yeah. And then you come up to me. You're like, yo, let's leave this place. Let's go to my friend Maytars. Let's go to my friend from. Let's go to my friend from Vancouver's dorm. And in my mind, I was like, girls. I was like, okay, I could be down. Because I was also thinking the same thing. And then you were like, listen, I need to show my friends that I've made a friend. So I was like, okay. But I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I just made these friends. I'm not gonna like ditch them. So I was like, come on, who wants to go? And like none of them wanted to go except Eric.
Yeah.
So we ended up.
I don't really remember the other people.
Yeah, and then Eric, I don't know what happened to him. I feel like
school.
Did he? I don't know. I just saw him in like Costa Rica the whole time on his stories. I think
he left school. Yeah. But yeah. Should have made more friends in hindsight, but I also don't think that a lot of the people at Queens are like, I'm not like in a spot in my life where I'm like, damn, I wish I was friends with this dude. There's not really any people that went to Queens that I'm like, oh, you're doing something so sick. Like, I wish.
Bro, literally the guy on Love Island.
I don't think he's doing anything that sick. You went on Love Island, bro.
What are you talking about? I think that's so cool.
It's like, sure. I mean, it's not like that.
I'd love to be on Love Island.
You'd be a good candidate. I would turn it down, bro.
What?
I would 100% turn it down.
No, you wouldn't. Are you kidding
me? I would 110% turn it down.
Why would you turn down Love Island? What? Why?
That's It's like your reputation is like so weird for the rest of your life.
What do you mean?
Definitely.
How? All right, I'll keep it open.
You're going on Love Island, bro. It's like being the light version of a porn star.
No, it's not.
It definitely is. It's like a light version of a porn star.
How?
Well, A, the show itself is like the light version of porn. B,
how? Have you watched the show?
Yeah, like it's all about like hooking up and whatever.
No, it's not. They don't even hook up, bro. They like fucking like talk the whole time, and then they kiss.
I think it's the light version of being a porn star, and I thought of that while I was sitting here, and I think it's actually a pretty good comp. It's not
okay. Hold on, I fully disagree with that. That is probably your hot take. Okay, keep going.
I think that like you're sort of like, also you're like sort of thrown in the cage like a zoo animal just to like act for everyone else's entertainment, you know?
Yeah, but then you get so much clout off it. you get so many. Dude, are you kidding me?
Here's one of the only reasons why I'd want to be on the show. One of the only reasons why I'd want to be on the show is for the clout, in the sense of like afterwards, you probably have so many options for girls that you can actually just like pick a really good one afterwards.
Are you
Hopefully.
dumb, bro?
Maybe
Girl,
not.
why are you thinking girls, bro? You have so much options for like money, bro. You're like the next. I actually I was watching
Do
David
you
Dobrik's
think
podcast.
more money is more important than a wife, though?
No, no, I think a good wife
Not to
is
say that
more
you're gonna
important.
find a wife off going to Love Island and then putting
No,
your
no,
name
no.
out there and then having those options, but yeah.
But I think a good wife is definitely more important than any dollar amount. But I will say this: you could kind of have both off that.
Yeah, you could. You could. Maybe I'd be
Like
a
you're the.
bombshell. I had a
I
couple
feel
people
like
tell me I should be a bombshell.
who's told you that?
Just random
Shut up.
girl.
Name one person. Name one person.
Can you cut out her name?
Yeah, I'll cut her. I'll cut her.
Georgia Whore. Dead ass, bro.
What did she say?
She's like, we were talking about Love Island. She was watching it, and she was like, "Yeah, you could totally be a bombshell on it." And I was like, "Thanks."
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I low key could see you on Love Island.
See, like that's almost like a diss.
How?
It's almost like a diss upon my personality and my
No,
way of acting.
no. It's more about your like looks. I feel like you're good looking enough to be on the show.
Yeah, but you're not saying it just for that reason.
No, I'm not just saying it for that reason.
Exactly. That's why it's a
But
diss.
I think I honestly, if I was you, I'd look at it. If someone looked at me and said you're good, you could be on Love Island. I'd take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I'll take it as a compliment, but like,
Like,
no,
yes, like I'm not gonna lie, your lifestyle that you live does really complement the vibe of Love Island. But I also
what
think
happens
you're
when
like
I
just.
tell them that I'm a Madden YouTuber?
I honestly don't think that'd be the craziest job that's been mentioned there.
I think I just say an NFL YouTuber.
No, you gotta go Madden.
Madden. My followers
So
would
you gotta tell me, you're
fucking
gonna be like,
love it.
I,
My
I
subscribers would love it.
you'd be like, I am Coin Bitch on YouTube.
They would eat it up, bro. I think my subscribers would love it, but also it's
Dude,
just like chopped.
no, you would definitely, yeah, it would be crazy for your subs. But yeah, you'd get so many followers, and then you'd walk out. This was David Dobrik was saying. He was saying like the next like the graduates of like influencers like, what coming in is like Love Island is coming from Love Island. Every year, like the Love Island crew are like the next influencers. It's like a
Mhm.
school for becoming an influencer in Hollywood. A lot of those people, like as soon as they're off Love Island, they're just like, fuck, they're just like they're set for life.
Well, life or like a couple years. Guess
If
depending
they're
on how they play it.
smart, if they're smart and hardworking, life. If they're like, okay, if they're lazy and like just like do something repetitive and like don't really like make an effort into it, then yeah, like just a couple years, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But regardless, you're gonna see a lot of money. And I don't know, man. I'm just saying it's not a bad idea. If I was single and I was offered to go on Love Island, I'd take it.
Some girl like offered me this Big Brother type of show when I was in Miami.
Really?
Had, like a call with me, and then it was supposed to. She was like, "Oh, but it's like you have to shoot for 2 weeks," and it was like April, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta make Madden."
Really?
But I follow her on Instagram, and she's like, "Yeah, message me if you're interested in anything." And I see her like shooting, but I think it's like not as big of a production as some of these other shows.
How do you know her?
She,
How'd
like,
you meet her?
found me on, she like found me on social media.
Oh, really?
But I think that happens pretty often to people, especially girls that get asked to go on these types of shows.
I'm sorry, girls. I feel like would happen often. I guess I just don't hear much of the guys doing that.
Yeah, but like
Girls
hey,
get sniped on social media,
the
man.
dude, like the people on, I watched Temptation Island, and those dudes are all chopped.
Temptation Island.
If you haven't seen it, is what it is.
Dude, no, low key. There's a Persian Love Island now. My parents
Sure.
watch it every night, and I'm like looking at the guys. I'm like, bro, that I would be like, they're chopped. That's not the Persian. Like, there's a lot of good looking Persian dudes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because who wants
I
to
feel
go
like I'm
on
better.
there?
I looked at them. I was like, I'm better looking than all y'all. Are you kidding me? Why are you guys there?
The Love Island dudes are good looking dudes, though.
Yeah, but in that Persian version, they really could have picked better people. I'm not gonna lie, but
But who wants to go on that?
I'd go on.
I don't think you even would want the girls that are on there.
No, but I'd definitely just go on it for fun, for the clout.
Yeah, but it's like it's like weeks of your life.
No, I'm not gonna like win the whole thing. I'd definitely get voted out. Like definitely like after like I'd definitely become a goal going as like a bombshell or something at like the end. Like that's it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the ideal. Whoever comes in at like almost the end, like end enough to like be able to like cut someone into a relationship, but not too end that like it's just like they're in it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that's the ideal. That's the ideal person. That's the ideal bombshell. That's what I want to be.
Well, maybe I'll live that dream for you.
Hey man, that's
I think
crazy.
it's
I actually
unlikely.
could see you on the show. I could see you on the show.
Yeah, I mean, maybe physically, sure, thanks, but I think I need to get a little more lean. I don't think the guys are like that big though, you know? Just
No, they're
comparing,
all skinny, low
they're
key.
pretty skinny. Not skinny, but just like
They're
I
lean.
think my friend Josh Pollock is in better shape than a lot of them.
I do agree. I mean, I know you love mentioning Josh's body, but I agree.
Well, it's a good like North
Dude,
Star.
you are so upset. Okay, for the viewers, Swift Madden here is upset. Can I say his name in the
Yeah, of
clip?
course. Yeah.
Swift Madden is so obsessed with his friend Josh Pollock's body. It's insane. It's insane. I distinctly remember a conversation we had in the market in Marrakesh, Morocco, where you were talking about his body, bro. It's
Yeah,
nonstop.
it's like he's the best at it, you know? Like he's got the best body out of anyone I know.
I don't necessarily. I think he stayed over at our place one time when we were living together. So I don't know how often I really saw his body. He was in good. He was in great shape. I'm not gonna lie to you. But man, what he was eating was crazy. I'll never forget this. He like had like for breakfast. We just woke up for like St. Patty's at like 6 a.m.
Hmm.
He grabs like a Philly steak sandwich or something and asks me, "Hey, can you pass the Dorito bag right there?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
It's
He
not that
takes the
crazy to
Dorito,
put them in the sandwich, bro. It's
puts
not
it in the
that crazy.
sandwich, bro. That was his
People do that.
breakfast. That was his breakfast, bro.
He's getting meat in.
I mean, I don't know why I'm saying. I'm like, I can't say anything because like he is really jacked. He's
Yeah.
insanely jacked. He's in great shape. I'd love to be in the shape that he's in.
Yeah.
Love it. But
Me too. That's why I talk about it.
but you talk about it too much. I gotta call you out. You talk about it way too much.
Like if we're talking about also like my cousin Jacob Port, I should probably talk about him more because he's also got a great physique. But if we're
Okay,
talking
yeah.
about like great physiques, those are the two that I'm going to talk about. You know, like
But
I'm
you gotta-
sorry
you- you
Daniel,
gotta mix it
I'm
up a
sorry
little.
Josh, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel,
I'm
Josh
sorry
Ezekiel.
anyone that works out. I'm sorry for not mentioning your name, brah. But
Like Daniel, you could make a shout out for Daniel. But like, yes, I agree. There's levels.
there is.
And I would say you're probably one of those levels that I'd call you out. I'd be like, hey, he's in very good shape.
Thanks. And I would keep
Pisses
looking up
me
to
off
Josh
though because
Pollock.
you don't. It pisses me off because I don't think you work that hard for it. I think you work hard for it, but I don't think you work. I don't think you're not going to the gym enough times to have the body that you have.
Clearly I do.
It's that genetics, bro. It's that poor genetics.
I don't think so. I was just thinking this in the gym today. Anyone that says it's about genetics is come on, man.
Why?
Don't say that.
Why? No. Okay. I'm not trying to say put it down. You're not
I'm
doing
not saying
anything
about
wrong.
myself. I'm saying about yourself.
Okay, here's the difference. I go to the gym. Do you agree that I go to the gym more than you? And I go to the gym for longer than you. I don't know.
It's not a math
Understand.
equation like that. It's not a math equation like that.
It is, I know that's my point though. My point is you're very very good shape, but it's shocking to me that you'll go to the gym for like 4 sets, like 3 or 4 days a week, and
You know I'm not going in there and doing 4 sets, bro.
You are though.
You
You
think
won't
I'm
stay.
going in there and doing 4 sets?
Sorry, you 4 exercises, not 4 sets. 4 exercises.
Yeah,
You
I'm
won't-
doing between 5 and 6 exercises.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
won't stay in there for longer than an hour.
An hour 15.
Yeah, that's my point. It's surprising to me.
But I think
And meanwhile, I'll
then
do,
what
like, a
does that
gym
say? That
session.
means there must be diminishing returns. to
Yeah,
that.
like I'm doing a gym session for like an hour and a half, and then I'm going on a run for the triathlon, and like I still can't get it. But hey, good for you. No, I'm not trying to put you down or say like.
Let's not even talk about me. Let's just talk about you for this.
Sure. Okay, let's talk about me.
Yeah, because you're the one that's complaining about it.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm in great shape. I'll say I don't think I'm in comparison to like the average human being. Yes, I'm in great shape, but I'm not. I don't think like in comparison to like a person I'd see at the gym or like you or Josh Pollock. I don't think I'm like in that level.
So what are you doing wrong?
I don't know. That's something that's been on my mind for so long, and I don't know what I've been doing wrong.
You must be doing something wrong.
I'm eating clean. I'm sleeping like 8 hours a day. Exercising well.
Maybe
don't know.
you got a bit of body dysmorphia and you look a little better than you think.
No, definitely not. I don't have that 6-pack. If I had that 6-pack, I'd be fine.
So you want to lose weight.
I don't know. It's tough because I don't want to be too skinny. It's such a
You're not going to get
slippery
a six
slope.
pack if you don't lose weight.
I know, but it's such a slippery slope because I don't want to get like more skinny and like, but I don't want to be like. It's a tough slope, and you know it.
I know it. I agree. But you'll have to pick one or the other probably.
Yeah, I don't know how like people like who are like so jacked and like still at like a high weight. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. It's so impressive to me. I think they're more like locked. I think honestly, one of the things I do wrong is I'll drink on like the weekends.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go out, and I think
then the
that
question
really
is
does
like
have an effect.
how important is getting in great shape to you?
More important than going out and drinking, to be honest.
So there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah. But anyway, should we do the quiz?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay. New segment. I'm gonna start the clip right now. We're gonna do an NFL quiz challenge, rapid fire. These are the rules. You get 3 strikes. You get no more questions.
All right.
We're gonna go until you get 3 strikes. Okay.
All right. Start easy on me.
We're gonna start off with this. Who's the only quarterback in the NFL history to win a Super Bowl with 2 different teams as a starter?
Tom Brady.
Strike 1, Peyton Manning.
He started for the Bucks and the Patriots. What?
No, he.
Peyton Manning
Did
also
start for
did
the Bucs.
start
Yeah,
for
he
the
did
Colts and the Broncos.
Yeah, this is wrong.
All right. Start with a different question.
All right, hold on. We're gonna redo it.
Peyton Manning, though.
Chat is so wrong, bro. Sometimes.
That's chalk.
First question. You beat chat. First question. I hate this. This is why I hate chat. It's literally why I hate it. But like I don't know how.
It doesn't
I'm
actually
so
know.
reliant on it.
Doesn't actually know.
Are you sure the Peyton Manning start or Tom Brady start? Yeah, he started. I knew he started.
What do you mean
I
started?
literally know that as a fact.
Yeah. I don't think it's up in the air. But yeah, Peyton Manning is also right. Colts and Broncos.
Okay.
There must be another, maybe.
Do you think so?
Not many guys have won 2 Super Bowls, though.
You broke chat. Okay, hold on. We're gonna restart the clip off this one.
Okay.
NFL trivia. 3 strikes. You're out. We're gonna go until you get them wrong. Ready? What's the longest field goal ever made by in NFL history, and who kicked it?
Oh.
You don't have to
Well,
get the distance. You tell me who kicked it.
Well, here's a crazy thing. Some guy in preseason yesterday just kicked a 70-yard field goal, but it won't count.
Yeah, no, that does not count.
I'm going to say...
Rapid fire, come on.
I know. Okay, let's say 68 yards, Jake Elliott.
No, it's 66 yards, Justin Tucker.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Go ahead. Next
All
one.
right. Who was the first player in NFL history to rush for 2,000 yards in a single season?
Adrian Peterson.
O.J. Simpson. All right, that's 2 down. We'll go a little easier on the next ones. Ready? What NFL stadium has the loudest stadium in terms of decibels? Actually, that's not an easier one. But who has the loudest stadiums in terms of decibels?
Chiefs, I think.
Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs are number 1. Who's the youngest quarterback to ever start a Super Bowl? I'll give you a hint. 23 years old.
23.
He was 23 when he started. Can't look it up. Look straight here.
No, I'm not looking it up. I mean, Hurts was pretty young when he started his. I'm going to say Hurts.
Dan Marino.
All right, wouldn't have gotten that.
All right, so you got 2 right. That's crazy. I thought you were going to get more.
Keep going, bro.
You're 3 strikes, bro. You're out.
Just keep going. Keep asking them. You can make it.
All right.
You could literally just start a clip with the question.
Yes, I know. And I will. Okay. Ready? What city has hosted the most Super Bowls?
New Orleans.
Miami.
Wow. Is
Your
this
city
updated?
that-
Is this updated for last year?
I
How many
don't
does it
know.
say Miami's hosted?
11.
Then yeah, they've definitely done the most.
That's crazy. The city you're going to be at, bro. Come on. You got to get
Yeah.
that. Which NFL teams have never been to the Super Bowl?
Never been to the Super Bowl. Jaguars.
That's 1.
How many are on here?
4. So you got 3 more.
Lions.
That's 2. That's crazy. I'm surprised about that one.
Never been.
Actually, all the rest of these teams are surprising to me.
I'll say Texans.
Yeah. No, the Houston Texans have never been. That's surprising to me.
All right, this is pretty good. Let's think. Sorry. I'm looking at my Madden lineup right here to see if I can get a hint from a name on them.
No, you can't get a hand. Come on, lock in
There's some
with
that
me,
are just
bro.
obvious.
No, you can't do that. No. Right here.
Browns.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns.
Let's go, bro. That's kind of fire.
It is kind of fire, but you kind of cheated though.
How? I just had to go on my Madden screen so I could see some of these teams.
Hey.
And then I could be like, all right, I know which ones did.
Comment down below if you think that's acceptable behavior. All right, I'm gonna give you one more question. Ready?
All right.
Which NFL franchise has the most number 1 overall draft picks? 7 times is the hint. Yes.
I'm gonna say the Browns, actually.
The Colts.
Wow, the Colts have 7, eh? Andrew Luck's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, I wouldn't have picked them. But yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
All right, do you want a bonus one?
Give me a bonus.
All right. Don't call it that. Which wide receiver holds the record for the most receiving yards in a single season? And I'll give you a hint. It was set in 2012.
2012. Oh, Calvin.
Yes, Calvin Johnson.
And most receptions? Michael Thomas, baby. Yeah, buddy.
Is that true?
I thought that's what you were gonna say. Yeah. I thought
Is that
that's what you were
true?
gonna say. Yeah. I thought that's what you were gonna say, and I was gonna get
Saints
so
legend
fired
Michael
up.
Thomas. Man, that guy was crazy.
I was gonna say Justin Jefferson, but that hint helped me.
You're welcome. I knew that would. I think I knew you needed that hint because
needed
there's just
that.
so much history there.
Yeah, there's so many good players.
All right,
let's do it
there you go.
soccer.
That's that. You did really well. You did well. I think you had a
Yeah.
rocky start, but you did well. All right, so you have one for me.
All right, soccer trivia,
All football.
football trivia here. We're gonna rapid fire some questions. See how many.
It's
you get right.
nerve-wracking being on this side.
Yeah. Who scored a hat trick in the 2022 FIFA World Cup Finals?
Oh, Messi.
Mbappe.
Yes, Messi had.
Okay. Is the 2022 World Cup the most recent one? Okay. Which country shocked the world by beating Germany in their opening game of the 2022 World Cup?
2022 World Cup.
2022.
It was either Japan or South Korea. Japan.
Ding, ding, ding.
Let's go. That
Easy
felt
money.
racist. I'm sorry that I questioned the two.
Okay. This is one you should know. Who scored the fastest goal of the 2022 World Cup just 68 seconds into the match? Well, use the hint of this one you should know.
68 seconds?
Yeah.
It has to be Iranian. If you're giving me that hint.
No. Other hint.
No. Give me another hint.
Canada. They play on Team Canada.
Oh, what? Alphonso Davies?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, we lost that game, by the way, to Belgium.
It was against Croatia.
Oh, I thought we lost. I thought it was the one against Belgium.
No, but you're doing pretty good right now. You're doing pretty
All
good.
right, keep going.
Okay,
keep going.
which underdog team reached the semifinals of the 2022 World Cup, the first ever African nation to do so?
These are all 22 World Cup. It's Morocco, the country that
Yes.
we visited. Yes,
Yes,
I know.
yes.
They
Okay.
they cheated their way by beating Ronaldo.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Which Premier League club won the treble in the 2022-2023 season?
Oh, I'm gonna 2022, 2023.
That's
It
the
must have either.
PL, the FA Cup,
I know,
and the
I know, I
Champions
know.
League.
It's gotta been Liverpool because I was thinking City, but it might be It's is it City?
It's City.
Manchester City. Fuck
City.
City. Fuck.
City.
I hate them. This sucks. Okay, give me a good brain teaser one.
Okay, brain teaser here. This will be a tough one. Who scored the winning goal for Argentina in the 2022 World Cup final penalty shootout? If you know this name, I'll be impressed.
Oh, no, I know who it is. He went straight down the middle too. He went straight down the middle. I can't remember his name.
Generic name, I'd say.
Was it? No, I don't. I would know if it was Dybala. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say would know if it was Dybala. I don't think it's Dybala. Is it Dybala?
It's Gonzalo Montiel.
Oh,
Montiel,
yeah, of
brother.
course.
Come on,
Dude, he
man.
went straight down the middle. I remember. He's like a no-name player. I'm sorry if I'm gonna get hate on that, but in comparison to the rest of the squad,
Why is he taking that shot then? Or it just doesn't matter?
he was brought on an extra time, I guess. I don't know, but it's a managerial decision. I was not the coach.
Fair.
All right, give me a tough one. Give me another tough one like that. That was good. But give me
Okay.
outside of the 22 World Cup. That's like you're really on that.
Okay, well, I can ask it for more.
We're on the 2022 World Cup, which I will say, I'm gonna make a hot take while you search. I hate the whole thing where people are saying the 22 World Cup was the best World Cup ever. I don't care if it's nostalgia bias. Call it nostalgia bias for me. But I definitely think the Brazil World Cup was better. I definitely think the Russia World Cup was better. I think the South Africa 2010 World Cup was probably the best one out of all the ones there. So I'm gonna get hate on that. People are gonna. This is gonna be my hot take of the day. You got
That's
your
a good
questions
take,
ready?
I think. We're locked in.
All
Okay.
right, let's go.
Which goalkeeper had the most clean sheets in the 2022-2023 Premier League season, winning the Golden Glove?
Ederson,
Nope. Guess one more.
Allison Becker.
De Gea.
No way!
Yeah,
I
bro.
know that. He's my goalkeeper. No, I know that.
Come on, bro.
Shut up. No way.
Okay. Which manager led Bayer Leverkusen to an unbeaten Bundesliga season in
Xavi
2020?
Alonso. Xavi Alonso.
Yep. Good work. Easy.
Dang. Wow.
In Holland's record-breaking 36-goal Premier League season, 2022-2023, which team was the one who he failed to score against? He only didn't score against one team in the whole season. Tough question.
When was this first season?
This was 2022-2023 when he scored 36 Premier League goals.
Yeah, I know he scored against United. Oh, okay. Do you think it would be a top team or no?
It's a bad team, bro.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling it's just like Bournemouth?
Are you locking that in? Brentford.
I started with a B. I got that far. Brentford. Oh, that's crazy.
Which La Liga club did Mason Greenwood join on loan from Manchester United? in
Fucking
2023?
Getafe, the rapist. Okay, you don't know this about Mason Greenwood is a rapist.
Okay. So he left?
He was on United and he got caught for the rapist allegations, didn't play for like a year, and then they sold him to Getafe in La Liga.
Fair. Sounds reasonable, I'd say.
You know what? That's crazy. That doesn't happen in the NFL. They keep him in the NFL.
Yeah.
Which is
no other team picks him, or you keep him. One or the other.
Really? Oh, no other team picks him.
Yeah. Either
No.
you're gone or you're in.
AJ
I would
Brown.
say. Who?
Brown, not AJ Brown.
Oh, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Well, he didn't really last very long. He
No,
was like,
because he left.
yeah, but he was good enough to the point where like that's the only time he bend the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, which club knocked Arsenal out of the Europa League in 2023? And this is the last question we have here.
Europa League 2023. Do you have a hint?
Generic team name.
But do you think I would know them?
I got no clue, bro.
I don't know. I'm thinking
Super
like
generic team, bro.
2023 World Cup. I don't know how far they went. I literally have no clue. I fucking like Tottenham.
Sporting CP.
Oh, what's a Portuguese team actually?
It's a generic name, bro.
It is. I know. I knew. That actually would have been. That actually is a great hint if I think about it.
Generic ass name.
If I took a second to think about it, that would have been a great hit.
Yeah.
I don't think I did great on that. I think I had some failures.
I think you did better than me, bro.
No, I think we both definitely can improve for next time.
Yeah, 100%.
If this is gonna get clipped, and we're just gonna get roasted.
No, but these are good clips.
Okay, before we end this tonight, I'm gonna get a check in with you. We've been doing this podcasting for a bit here. How are you feeling? Do you like it? Do you like the formats? How do we feel? And the Swift side.
I like getting asked those types of questions, the trivia questions and whatnot. I think making them for clips is probably the way to do it, and that's what we did at the end there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. I'm on that hunt for that 10K video.
Yeah, those clips aren't bad.
I think proud.
The teams that didn't win a Super Bowl could have life.
Low key, eh? I know.
Could have life.
Do you look forward to this stuff on the Wednesdays? Or are you like, let's go podcast day?
No. Do you?
But you're happy to do it.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. It's no problem. Some days like like today I had nothing else to do.
You're like, but some days it's tough. I'm
no, not tough.
I'm honestly just like, proud of you for like sticking to it. I'm proud of both of us for sticking to it. I think we got like a good routine scheduled in here.
It is a bit of a routine now. Yeah, I agree.
Which is something we didn't really. I think the first time around where we did this, we didn't really have that.
It's easier doing it this way. Just clicking the button and it's started.
Yeah, last time it was kind of all over the place. You got to do there was no schedule. We were kind of just doing it off random. Yeah. This is nice. I like this. Yeah,
it's definitely better. I agree.
Well, that is all for today's podcast. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and the cocaine sniffers, as Swift Madden indicated.
The first down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It looked like a cocaine sniff there.
That's the point.
Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for everyone who's watching. Hey, listen, we've actually gotten a lot more listeners over the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
So that watched the full thing. So shout out to all of you who weren't just watching the clips and watching the full things. We love that. We love to see it. We will check in with all y'all next week. And until then, love and peace.